Welcome to Talking Dentures, where Simon answers all your questions about dentures.
Yeah, okay, so the next question is from Cheekbone Charlie. Ask the question, can dentures change the shape of your face? Yes, they can absolutely change the shape of your face. They can change the shape of your face in a good way. They can also change the shape of your face in a bad way. And it will all depend on how the dentures are made and who's making them. Also, what teeth you've got missing, what needs replacing, and the limitations of what we can and can't do with changing the shape of your face. So what I mean by that is, if you've got natural teeth, it will hold your face in a certain way. If you lose those teeth, then the face can sort of sink in, especially at the front here, as the lips sort of drop in. And then when dentures are made, what we can do is we can build the dentures up in such a way that they support the lips, and a lot of it is to do with the tooth position. If we're just talking about the front teeth for a moment here, the tooth position, rather than coming straight down like that, we angle them forward like this, and what it does, it kind of puts a curl on the lip, so you see a fuller lip, which looks a lot more natural. It can give you a much nicer appearance. It's sort of can hold the face in a way that's just a lot more aesthetically pleasing. But there is a limit to it, and the reason I say that is because if you try and support the lip too much, the lip will put pressure on the denture, and the denture can then become loose because you've got too much pressure on it there. And you know, if you smile like that and the teeth are too far forward, it will push the denture down as well. So tooth placement is critical when you're trying to support the face, but you're still trying to get that function as well without it dropping and moving. Now, there is a way that you can support the face with a denture without it dropping down, and that is sometimes people can use like a fixative to help hold the denture in, if you're happy to do that, rather than have a more functional denture which may not look as nice but will stay in, as opposed to having it look nicer but then need some sort of mechanical retention to keep it in place. It's not just glue. The best option in that sort of situation is to have a couple of implants placed, because if the denture's clicking into those implants, you can set the teeth pretty much wherever you want. As a technician, we can set those teeth further forward to hold the face nicer, and you would also have the benefit in that sort of situation of having the palate removed as well, because the denture's being retained with the implants. That's all good. However, I see it done wrong sometimes. Rather than the teeth supporting the gums, the gum work of the denture is trying to support the face, and that's not always the best way to do it, because what it's doing, it bulges the lip out here at the top rather than where you need it, on the pink bit of your lip. I'm trying not to use the technical terms. What that gives a kind of puffy look like that, where it's all bulging at the top there, so it's holding the face but kind of in the wrong way and not where you want it. So it can be done wrong. And the other thing that we see quite often is it's just done too far, because the patient wants it, supporting their face more than what a denture can do, especially if it's a full denture. So if you haven't got any of your own teeth and you want it to support the face, that's a lot more tricky than if you've got a few teeth that we could maybe put some clasps on, click the denture to, so the denture's held in place, and then we can do a lot more with it. It's a lot easier to bring out the cheeks with a denture as well than it is the front, because just when you smile and things like that, it's usually the upper lip, which is pushing it back more than the sides, the buccinating muscles there in your cheeks. So yes, you can absolutely change the look of your face in a good way and in a bad way. So that's something to consider when you're having those dentures fitted, that you can talk to your clinician about, to see what options are available for you. Hope you enjoyed that and found it useful. Don't forget, send me your questions. I'm more than happy to answer anything, as long as it's about dentures. Somebody sent me a really random question the other day that had nothing to do with dentures, so I didn't bother answering that. Thanks, Scott. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to send us your questions. There's a link in the description below. Bye!